Okay, welcome to this tutorial. In this video we're going to look at Geometer Sketchpad and we're going to use it to figure out how often a line might intersect a parabola. Is it once, twice, or not at all? Okay, to do that we're going to have to graph a parabola and also a line. So to do that we go up to the graph part of the menu and go to plot new function. Click. Okay, in here we put our equation. Now in Geometer Sketchpad it assumes the y equals part is already there. So we just need to write in our x's. So let's say I have negative x squared. Notice for the power you do the little hat symbol. So negative x squared, let's say I have, I don't know, minus 10x plus 8. Let's see what that looks like. So go OK. So there's our parabola. And right away I see that it's actually hard to see the whole thing. I can move the whole grid around by clicking on the middle dot and moving up and down. And I can make the whole screen shrink or zoom in or zoom out by taking the other dot and dragging it in and out. Like that. Okay, so now I can see the parabola. I now need a line. I think in the worksheet you're looking at, it says to put in a line y equals 2x. So go to graph again, plot new function, and type in 2x. Go OK. Okay, so you can see that that line seems to hit the parabola twice. Once around there and once around there. What we want to do is change the line so it only hits it exactly once. Okay, we can do that by clicking on the line equation. I double click it. It opens up the line equation. I can try a new one. That kind of is the long way to do it. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to cancel this. And instead, we're going to use something called a parameter. To do that, I go up to my top menu, click on number, and select new parameter. Click on that. Okay, so Geometer Sketchpad wants to call it T1. We're going to call it B. Now, right now, the value of b is going to just be equal to 1.00. So that's fine. Go OK. So what we're going to do is we're going to change our line equation so that it has the b value in it. Okay, so I'm going to double-click my line equation. And I'm going to say 2x plus. Now, you can't actually type in the letter b, but what you do is you click on it. So I move over here with my mouse. The B lights up red, and I click on it. Okay, so there it is. Now when I go OK, I don't know if you noticed that, but the line kind of went up a bit. Because now the line equation will read 2x plus whatever b happens to be equal to, which is right now 1. Okay, so we could go and change b, or we can make it change for us automatically. The way to do that is to animate it. So right-click on the B and select Animate Parameter. Now the moment I do this, the line's going to start moving and the value for B is going to move as well. Watch. Now it's moving kind of slowly, but I think you can see the line go up. And the line is going up because the value for B is going up. B, after all, is just our y-intercept. So as B goes up, the line seems to rise. Great. So we're just waiting for it to get to the point where it's going to hit the parabola just once. Now, if you're getting tired of waiting, you can always change the speed. You can go down here to this controller, and you can move this up to make it go faster, or down to go slower. You can even change the direction if you hit this backwards, forwards arrow. So now it's moving back down. Now back up. And so what we're going to try to do is make it stop exactly where the line hits the parabola once. might be tricky to do that. I'm going to try here. I'm going to hit the pause button when I think it's close. Ooh, that's very close. Now you look at the value for B, 43.96. Okay. Is that exactly right? It's hard to know, but if we zoom in, we might be able to tell. So I'm going to try zooming in. Oh, now it's off the screen. So maybe I'll drag everything down. Still hard to tell. If you want to zoom in just vertically, you can change the graph to grid form rectangular. Okay, so what that'll let you do is control the vertical zooming. So watch what happens when I drag this button down. Yeah, that's not bad. And now maybe I can zoom in some more. Oh, it's really hard to tell if it's exactly right. I think it's not quite right. I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like it hits it like just barely twice or something. Anyway, we might make a guess that the answer is 44. I'm going to leave it to you to think about whether that really is the correct answer. Something for you to think about. But anyway, that's how you use Geometer Sketchpad with animation to figure out how a line might intersect a parabola. Hope it helps.